We're gonna give you guys the super basic 101 of remote viewing. Remote viewing is kind of a cousin of MindSight. So I just wanna kind of address something that I think a lot of people address, but just, you know, from now doing very intensely the Psi training for about 1.5 years now, MindSight, remote viewing are definitely like cousins of each other. So MindSight is your local area. Remote viewing would be something that would not be in your local area, something that you could see visually with your eyes. When we do like a very standard remote viewing, totally you guys don't have to, but the way you would set up your page is you would write the date. The date's usually important, only because if you guys are trying to do this on a regular, if you guys are really training to it, you want to be able to go back and review. When I wrote box, what you would typically do is anything that you need to put away for the day. So if you guys had, for me, it's knowing that I'm going to be on a video with these like Michael Jackson looking sunburns. I'm just gonna have to put that on the back burner. I need to release it, right? So I'm gonna write in my box something I'm just gonna not think about. I'm just letting it go for the moment. Is I'm gonna put sunburn. So if there's anything that you guys have that you need to let go, just kind of visually or you know, in a way, put it out to yourself. Hey, we're gonna let go of this for just a minute. We're gonna try to get focused into what we're trying to do here. You would write that below that. Never look at your AOL. Right? So your AOL is actually going to be analytical overlay. So if you guys are going to think that you guys want to label, well, I see a bridge, so I need to label it a bridge. You might be limiting yourself, because what actually might be a bridge might just be a suspension or a swing. So when you start to label things, put your analytical overlay on it, you might actually detour yourself from being able to pick out what the actual target is. So just be aware of when you're wanting to do an analytical overlay. I think I see a bush, I think I see this or that. That's maybe where you would write, instead of a bush, you might say it feels green or organic. Way that you're gonna describe what you're feeling, guys, is I always use descriptors, things like smells, visuals, colors, feelings, like feelings of touch, like it feels cold, maybe stone-like, maybe vegetation or grass. It's okay to label things like that, but don't get so involved in one thing that then you start leading yourself, as opposed to trying to be able to figure out what it is. So our target number, guys, is going to be 12, 732, 716.
Okay, coordinates are 40.4319 degrees north, 116.5704 degrees.
And so once again, guys, those are the coordinates of your target. So I'm going to have Brandy set a 5-minute timer on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go.